Hey everybody! Today Rahdo runs down Tybor the Builder, which is a card drafting game where 2 to 4 players take on the role of medieval lords and ladies, recruiting citizens and trying to help build up a glorious city. And the way it works is, every year, the game takes place over 4 years, players get a starting hand of 5 cards. 3, 4, 5. These represent the citizens that each player will have access to recruit to build a bigger, more prosperous city. Now, on your turn, you're going to pick one of these citizens, choose it in secret, everybody reveals at the same time, and then you'll take this citizen, a craftsman or a priest or a soldier, a farmer, or another craftsman, and you will do one of 3 things with it. You will either recruit the citizen, which means it gives you access to a special power and, in some cases, special discounts. That's interesting, I should point out. Not all cards are created equal. Here's 2 craftsmen I got in my hand. This guy is better than this guy because this guy, if I recruit him as a citizen, gives me access to a discount. It is now cheaper and easier for me to build yellow buildings in the future. If I had taken this craftsman instead, I wouldn't have gotten that bonus. Now, you can recruit them to get access to their special scoring opportunities and their discounts on buildings, or you can recruit them to add them to your labor pool, at which point their discounts, their special powers, none of it matters. The only thing that matters is how much labor can they provide to help build a building. The third thing you can do with a card, instead of building your labor force or getting a stronger group of citizens, is simply discard it. When you discard it, that's when you trigger the building of a building. And at the beginning of every year, there's 2 plus the number of players put on display. Or buildings put on display, plus maybe a few more under certain circumstances. So the flow is, I've got to recruit some laborers so that I've got some labor power. Usually I want to recruit some citizens, so I've got special access powers. And then cards I don't want, but I don't want my opponent to have, I discard them because then that triggers the building ability. So I say discard these 2 with a total labor power of 7, and I can build this, this mill. How much labor does it cost to build? Depends on the chapter. In the first chapter, it costs 3 labor to build a small building or 7 labor to build the big building. So I just discarded 7. I just made this mill, which is worth 5 points. Or, hey, I could have made this farmhouse, which is worth 8 points and gives me a special bonus for having more grain at the end of the game. And that's the way it goes. 4 years, 5 rounds of drafting in every year. At the end of the game, you tally up the buildings you've built, the special powers you've gotten from merchants, and also your secret goal. As part of setup, everybody gets a little player aid here. Looks pretty uneventful, except on the back is a secret goal. Nobody knows, but in this game, I want to build, for every pair of orange buildings and blue building, I get 5 bonus points. So I've got this in my back pocket, which means I really know what I want to build. But as I get more and more merchants, I have more and more goals here. Like the more soldiers, for every 4 soldiers or soldier icons I've got, I get 8 points. So once I've built that, you better believe I want soldier buildings or I want more soldiers. But because I've got my secret goal, I've also got these tasks I'm after. But if that weren't enough, as part of setup, every time you play, you create 2 objectives. The game comes with 4 objective cards: building for citizens, job diversity, escape the city, and size matters. Every time you play, you're going to pick one of these and combine it with a story chapter card. The game comes with 8. There are 8 chapters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you can play these in order and it will actually tell you the story of the rise of the city as it gets built bigger and bigger. Or you can just pick one randomly, like here. Improve trade plus escape from the city has created this combination of objectives and special bonuses that we will be using throughout the 4 years. And that really is at the heart of what makes Tybor so very cool. I have to admit, when I was first reading the rules, I thought this was going to be like a really simple card drafting game, really lightweight like a Sushi Go, but there is a surprising amount of depth here. No surprise, since it's from designer Alexander Pfister. He definitely knows what he's doing. Every round, as you build more and more citizens, and you've got your secret goals, plus these public goals, plus whatever cards will become available to build with and to build, it's going to lead to a unique and different experience that Jen and I have been enjoying quite a bit. That, folks, is the rundown on Tybor the Builder. Thanks very much for watching. Have a very, very nice day. Talk to you later. So long. Bye-bye.